Okay, this is a video diary, and I am really exhausted from all these calls. And I was doing the closing up on the YouTube channel, and you have to take my word for it, but I keep experiencing a lot of technical glitches. Someone sent me a message calling me retarded. So I put in my YouTube description the message with retarded in it. Then I said, not a lot of people still use retarded. Then I said, oh, wait a minute. My son used retarded too. Then I said, I don't understand why he has so much anger. And then it completely disappeared. Now I can't find the text where they're saying retarded. I do have my son's text calling me retarded, but it completely disappeared. And what I was about to say is maybe him calling me retarded has something to do with Ameritube in Hillsboro, Texas, denying him his payroll check multiple times. He was young. And I didn't understand what was going on, but I knew some weird things was going on with my child. He was telling me the police was harassing him. I didn't believe him. I just thought that he was being careless. Why would the police harass him? And now that I have multiple tickets, multiple arrests and things going on with me. So then Ameritube wouldn't give him his payroll check. He was acting really odd, and I had to threaten to take him, go to the labor board with Ameritube because they kept messing up his check, and he would help the household. So then his bank had an error with the money. Then, his behavior got more odd and more odd, and I had to ask him to leave. By that time, he was adult. He was disrespectful. He was not, I thought he was on drugs, so he was not behaving like the child I raised. But I think that he was being tortured and harassed, and a lot of a lot of the schemes that I'm going through. I have tons and tons and tons of texts, and I'm not even going to go over all of them. It's too many, and I'm tired. But this one stood out. Okay. So the person that you think is stalking you to get stuff like this, it's creepy because I'm not harassing him. That is his relationship. And if she can deal with the chaos that I didn't want to deal with, fine on her. That's her problem. Because if it was chaos online, I can imagine how it is in person. So anyway, I don't understand why I'm getting this. I'm trying to move on with my life desperately. Desperately. That's why I'm doing all of this, to get away from this chaos. I didn't want initially anyone to go to jail, but I don't think that I will get rights until they do. Don't have time. I'm tired to go through all these exhausting texts, just bombarded, dozens of them from multiple different people, on and on and on and on and on about Jason. Multiple lies over and over and over again. He's the only common denominator. A 2-year-old can figure that out. And why he has completely changed everything. Let me show you the old pictures when I was supposedly whoever I was communicating with online. This is how he is today. And let me show you the past pictures. Okay, this is the person that I claimed to be the party that I was talking to online. Whoever, if I was getting catfished, I don't know. But this is how he looked when I communicated with him online. This is the party that I thought I was communicating with online. I believe that's a Rolex. He's removed a lot of the pictures, but if I'm not mistaken, on a picture, I saw him driving a helicopter. Now, at the point, it should have been terrifying, what person is this? Because it didn't make sense for someone that claimed to own to be a graphic designer, to be driving a helicopter. So, but, ignorance, as I showed the other pictures, let me show you another one. Like this picture at a hotel. That's him. That forklift has Clark on it. There's another photo of a car. He visited all over the country. This is the party that thought I was talking to. So I asked all the time whoever I was talking to, why was the party interested? Because I had children and I was an older woman. I think it was because my mentality, if he's a man that has all that can get any person that he wanted, I think I was a challenge. Because at that moment I was trying to prove myself, because I used to be a doormat, and at that particular time in my life I said that I was not going to let anyone run over me. But I mean, he pulled the wool over my eyes. He did, because I thought that, because of the finances, that's why he fed me with a long handled spoon, because of the finances. So if I really wasn't speaking to him, I went to the networking event in October. And I didn't really, it's not that I didn't want to see him. It's just that I was going through my own experience at that point, and I really didn't have that wasn't really a good position for me to go to see him at that point. So I went in October, and then there was one in November, and I told him flat out that I wasn't going to go to the one in December. And a lot of chaos happened when I didn't go in December, and I ended the online relationship. I kind of stopped talking to him, communicating with him, but I really, really ended it when I went to the domestic violence place in April, and came back and had the multiple lies and slander and a false arrest waiting on me. So you do the math, and come up with your own assumptions. But I don't appreciate these people bombarding me with that. This man can go on with his life. I want to see my daughter. If he has a family, he has no right to take me away from my children out of his narcissism and abuse. I'm glad that he has someone else. I thought that would help him move on. Because like I said, if I wasn't getting the proper treatment online, I can imagine what she's experiencing in person. So anyway, that's her responsibility for all that. Be happy. Like I said a long time ago, when my phone broke in front of a lot of people, I showed them his profile. True story, and there's multiple witnesses. I showed him the profile, showed people the profile, and I said he needs to go on with his life and be happy with his baby. My phone malfunctioned, and I was never able to use that new phone again in front of multiple witnesses. Multiple parties said, I have never seen anything like that before. I said, I have never seen it either. It would vibrated for days until it went dead. And I was hoping that when it went dead, that I would be able to access service with it again. It just vibrated and you couldn't do anything with it. It was a new phone. And then I tried to take it to the provider, and they played games and really wouldn't give me help. But I think someone did something and malfunctioned my phone to where I couldn't use it again. But I mean, I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't experienced it either. There was witnesses that saw it, and no one has ever seen anything like what I experienced with my phone. Brand new phone, I could never use again. I had to buy another one. Through this experience, may have went through like 30 phones, getting attacked, the phones taken, in front of camera footage, staff stealing phones. I believe Miss Jackson stole the phone. I believe that staff at the bridge or someone at the bridge stole a new phone. My luggage was stolen in front of security. So not only are people on the streets committing these crimes, but staff, police stole my property. I believe police did it. I think they enticed Parkland when I was detained on false pretenses to do away with my phone that had video footage of them running up to me and detaining me. That my money, my card, my ID, Social Security card, and all of that. I believe that they were behind why all of my property came up missing. So, I'm really tired today, but I just want people to see my experiences. Parties keep saying I need evidence. Hopefully, I'll get enough evidence for this to end.